Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. Michigan football, what we learned versus Minnesota, what to watch at Washington. Free Press sports writer Tony Garcia looks back at Michigan football's 27-24 victory over Minnesota and looks ahead to the Wolverines' first road trip of the season, a national championship rematch against Washington in Seattle. New rankings, Michigan in updated college football rankings, Wolverines number 10 after surviving Minnesota. The Wolverines will leave the friendly confines of Ann Arbor for the first time since their national championship game in Houston last season, and funny enough they will see the same program they met on the field that day. Number 10 Michigan heads out to Seattle to face Washington after the two met on January 11 when Michigan won, 34-13, to cap its undefeated season and claim the 2023 national championship. Much has changed for both teams since then. Former Washington coach Kalen DeBoer left the Pacific Northwest to take over for Nick Saban in Tuscaloosa, so the Huskies poached former Michigan offensive coordinator Jedd Fisch, who just led Arizona to a top 25 season, to take over the program. There was an expectation for Washington to fall off with dozens of players coming in and going out, but it's been decent for the Huskies so far. Naturally, they're upset about the way things went down last week. Washington controlled the game against Rutgers, outgaining the Scarlett Knights by more than 200 yards, 521-299, which included averaging 7.1 yards per rush. Even more to the point, graduate transfer quarterback Will Rogers, Mississippi State, had a fantastic day, completing 26 of 36 passes for 306 yards and 2 touchdowns. UW turned the ball over on downs twice, including once at the Rutgers 2-yard line, and also missed not 1, not 2, but 3 field goals, from 42, 37 and 55 yards, and converted just 2 of 12 third downs as they fell 21-18. Washington is number 21 in total offense, 469.8 yards per game, but just number 89 in scoring offense, 25.5 points per game, as they've struggled mightily in the red zone at number 116 in the nation, scoring just 13 times, 9 touchdowns and 4 field goals, in 18 trips inside the opponent 20. Rogers has been fantastic to this point, completing 110 of 147 passes, 74.8%, for 10 touchdowns and no interceptions through 5 games. His two favorite targets are Denzel Boston, 30 grabs, 412 yards and 7 touchdowns, and former Wolverine Giles Jackson, 34 receptions, 401 yards and 1 touchdown. In addition to the passing game, keep an eye on running back Jonah Coleman. The former Arizona back who came with Fisch has already run 72 times for 521 yards, 7.2 yards per carry, and 4 touchdowns, numbers on par with Mullings, 77 rushes, 540 yards and 6 TD for perspective. Meanwhile, Washington has been very good on defense under new defensive coordinator Steve Belichick, son of legendary coach Bill Belichick. The Huskies are number 10 in the nation in both scoring defense, 12.4 points per game, and total defense, 249.8 yards per game, and as a team, UW is tied for No.